jaw on the floor the entire time. I do not like action comedies. It felt like we weren't supposed to be watching it. It's such a fun way to experience a movie. I stand by that. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you don't know me, nice to meet you. My name is Layla. Today I'm going to be talking about my opinions on the Project Hail Mary movie, and I have quite a lot. I'm just gonna start by saying I absolutely loved this movie. I think it was shot very well. The special effects were amazing. Ryan Gosling was the perfect casting for this role. He was funny. His comedic timing has always been amazing, but it really shined through in this movie. And his dramatic acting truly moved me. Like, I was crying on multiple occasions. In this movie, he did a great job of making you feel what he was feeling. It just made him really easy to connect with and to empathize with. And as someone who does a lot of acting, it is difficult to balance being too funny and too animated almost with being too dramatic, because the film itself does lean very comedic at times, even though the stakes are so high, and he does such a good job. In the span of one scene, he can have you laughing and sobbing. And that is truly a gift, and I'm so impressed with this performance. I was a little iffy on him before watching this movie. I'd only seen the Barbie movie, and that didn't show a lot of emotional depth, honestly. I know there was like character development, but I feel like it really didn't showcase his true abilities, and this movie really did. Wait, I also saw him in The Notebook. He was incredible in The Notebook, but that was yet again a very dramatic role. So I've only seen him on the two ends of the spectrum. I've only seen him in The Notebook, where he was very dramatic, and I've seen him in Barbie, where he was very comedic. So watching that being mixed together in like one scene was really so impressive, and I jaw on the floor the entire time. Like, anytime he would talk, I was moved. The other characters don't get a lot of screen time, but everyone's performance was really good. I didn't feel anyone who like stuck out to me as like a weak link. I was really impressed with everyone's performance. The visuals were amazing. They were so good. I know sometimes in movies, the visuals can feel very fake, almost too computer, like AI almost. And I didn't see that problem with this movie at all. Honestly, it felt, as real as a sci-fi movie can feel. I was so impressed with the special effects. I didn't ever feel like, whoa, that did not look real, or whoa, that looked very computer. I didn't feel that. And honestly, that's, as like AI is progressing and technology is progressing, I feel like I'm getting better at like being able to figure out what's like computer generated. There's nothing that took me out of the experience in this movie, and that's something I haven't seen from a recent movie in a while. A personal bias that I kind of have is I do not like action comedies. I can't stand action comedies. All the action comedies I've seen all have this same humor. Ugh, ow. Well, that hurt. The superhero one-liners, I don't like it. It's not entertaining.
Well then, if it's color we need, let's bring the rainbow.
Going into this movie, I was a little bit nervous because I read part of the book. I haven't finished it, but there's a lot of humor in that book, and I was very nervous going into this movie because like I don't like that kind of humor. I don't find it funny. I don't gravitate towards it. I feel like a movie should either be action or comedy, but this movie might have changed my opinion because it did it in such a way that it felt natural. The whole beginning half of the movie, I would say, it felt like we weren't supposed to be watching it. And that is something I really like, because it actually felt like a slice of life situation, even though the circumstances were so insane and like not realistic that any of us would relate to. It was like the things Ryland was doing and how he was speaking like out loud to himself towards the beginning of the film. And though it just felt like we were just watching him go about his day-to-day life, and as he processes the grief and the loss that he experienced and him not knowing anything about himself, everything that happened, it felt very natural. It felt really human, which is really hard to like capture. A lot of movies, it's like they explain all of their motivation in the first 5 minutes of the movie. You discover it along with Ryland, which is such like, I love the lost memory trope where you like, it's like Memento. We're learning things along with the character, and that is such a fun way to experience a movie. It felt so emotional. It felt really raw. And that brings me to how much it made me cry. Yesterday, I watched Wuthering Heights for the first time. Margot Robbie, Jacob Elordi. Woof. I did not cry. My friend is a huge fan of it, and she's like, you're gonna cry, you're gonna sob, you're going to have a mental breakdown. My mental breakdown looked a lot like this. However, watching Project Hail Mary, I think I cried like 6 or 7 times. Like, no joke, I was sobbing. So I guess I have more compassion for like a rock alien than I do for Jacob Elordi. I stand by that. I might just be a sucker for like the human discovers alien trope, because I also love E.T. That movie also always makes me cry. I can't think about that trope without absolutely breaking down, because eventually the person and alien, they gotta say goodbye. They can't really coexist. Those scenes always take a little piece of my heart and like keep it with them. Movie, I'm going to have to give it 4 stars out of 5. It has potential to become a 5 stars once I read the book. That might take away or add to the movie, and I think I just need to sit with it more, because I feel like in order for a movie to be like top tier amazing, you have to be thinking about it for a really long time. And I just watched it like 3 hours ago, and obviously I've been thinking about it enough to make a video, but I don't know if that'll be the case like by the end of the week. So if you were hesitating like me and you needed a little bit more convincing, let this be your sign to go watch Project Hail Mary. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, comment, all that nonsense. You know what to do. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye!